Here's behind our hotel from last night in Mackinaw City. Just loading up the car. I thought I'd come out here and check it out. The ferries for the Mackinac Island. Good morning, everybody, from Mackinaw City. So we just got done eating breakfast over here at Pancake Chef, and now we're gonna go check out the Mackinac Crossing, I think it was called. There's where the ferry boats load down there. Here kind of early. I don't think nothing's open yet, but we got a haunted house here. And it is, in fact, Mackinac Crossings. But nothing's probably open yet, because it's so early. Peekaboo! Aria. A little arcade, escape room. That doesn't open until noon either. Psychic.
What's an escape room?
It's where you gotta figure out puzzles to try to get out of a room.
Is this place open? How's it open for in here?
It's funny. Every place here has like dog bowls out front in this whole city. All the stores, restaurants, they all have dog water bowls out.
I guess this place is known. I guess Mackinaw City is known for dogs.
Rum, gin, vodka, whiskey. Well, yep.
So don't you not gonna use it? It looks a little different. Is this still the mall?
Yeah.
It's like the biggest mall I've ever seen.
What are you talking about? It's tiny. Well, apparently we're never going to see any of this stuff open because we're going to be gone before this place opens, it looks like.
Well, don't some of the stuff open at 9?
There's all restaurants down here, it looks like. Oh look, you can ride Dino. Dino from the Flintstones. I think that's for little kids, Aria. There's the zip line course over there. Uh-oh.
A playground, that's why.
Does that make you happy to see a playground? And we got a movie theater over here. And over here we got a, looks like to be the House of Glass. This is a 3D attraction with a 3D maze. Can you find your way out? Huh. Too bad everything's closed. This will be opening up at 10 o'clock. Nerd Ferguson's. I don't know. Guess they sell nerdy stuff, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Enchanted Nights. Do not feed the Sasquatch. Our first stop, well, the shops were our first stop at Mackinac Crossings, but now we're going to check out the old Mackinac Point Lighthouse, because we got a, when we were at Mill Creek yesterday, we bought a combo ticket, which is good for here, and good for Fort Mission Mackinac, which we'll be going to after this. But if you look that way off into the distance, you can see the Mackinac Bridge that we will be going over pretty soon.
Wait, those trees are going to Mackinac. They're floating away to Mackinac.
Looks like someone's parasailing out there. Oh yeah, standing out there at that little point. It's kind of sunny out, ironically, again. So I can't really see the screen that well on the camera. It looks like it's a... I think I got it both in the shot. We're about to get a Foghorn Demonstration in a few minutes, so...
Each lighthouse has a unique flash pattern and color of the light. So when Old Mackinac Point was still active, its light was red, or first active. Then when they switched to compressed gas, it turned white, and it stayed white until it was decommissioned. But throughout its entire active life, it would flash every 10 seconds. But there are some days where you can't rely on what you can see. You can only rely on what you can hear, like with a horrible storm or fog or smoke, and that's where the fog signal comes in. And like the day mark and the light signature, it's unique to each lighthouse. So when Old Mackinac Point was still active, its fog signal was a 5-second blast with 17 seconds of silence, another 5-second blast, and then 33 seconds of silence. And that pattern would just repeat and repeat for as long as was necessary. When there were heavy fires in this region in 1890, the late 1890s, everything was covered in smoke, including the water, so they had to sound the fog signal off for a week straight, 24 hours a day. Imagine living across the street, right? It would be terrible. But we know this happened because George Marshall wrote it down. He was our first keeper here. One of their duties is to keep incredibly detailed logs of what happens every day. So he jotted it down. He wrote about, he even had to go into town to get more coal to fuel the boilers inside. And the fact that he could do that is very telling of the unique nature of this lighthouse, because, you know, what's typical lighthouse rhetoric? Isolation, a man approaching the brink of insanity, right? But that's just not what this was like, because it was in a park, which was part of a town. Like, their kids went to school, and they could go to church, and they could ask their neighbors for a cup of sugar if they wanted to. This was a pretty desirable position among lighthouses in the area. But I'll sound it off for you now. Let me get my historically inaccurate stopwatch out.
Did they control it by remote then, too?
No. There was like gauges and valves. They would twist and turn, you know. And they had like an actual pocket watch. But I'll give you a countdown. I would recommend plugging in your ears, okay? So ready? 3, 2, 1.
scared everybody on the beach.
Three, two, one. And then the 33 seconds, and we'll do it one more time. But when it was first established, it was a steam whistle with the boilers. In the 30s, they switched that out with air horns, and you can see the platform with the air horns used to be on top of the building. And those were run by an electric compressor. So kind of combine the two today with this digital remote for the air whistle. If you wanted to see it, it's on the near side of the building. It's about 8 inches in diameter. But back when it was steam, it would have been a lot louder. Because steam fills up the space better than air. But 3, 2, 1. You can hear the compression system start to run out of air at the end there. But what I want to leave you with is the fact that this lighthouse was decommissioned in 1957. Anyone know why? The bridge. The bridge was finished. The bridge could do everything this lighthouse could do, but better.
This is inside the lighthouse. Keeper's quarters. Are you gonna ask if this is what Nana's house looked like? Dining room. This is what the dining room looked like in 1910.
Nana was in the library, so.
I know, but usually when we see, oh, that was the sitting room with the bar, with the photograph running in the corner.
Kitchen.
Yeah, look at that stove. It's the Acme redwood stove.
Daddy. Felicity was dead probably in 1910. She was born in the 1700s.
Yeah, you'll see the 1700s living when we get to when we go to the island. That's even more old-fashioned. Here.
Can we not go up here?
I'm going up here. This is just to go upstairs in the house. This is not for the tower.
Oh, the tower's not connected from the house? The tower and the house are connected?
This is Chet's room. This is where Chet would hang out with his circus poster. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just punch you in the head. This circus poster on the wall. Franco Robbins. It's hard to see with the glare.
Mary's room.
This is Mary's room. I'm guessing this was the sister. The creepy doll on the wall. Can give me nightmares. There's a picture of Mary.
I see. Can you go in there?
Modern bathroom. That's just a modern bathroom in there. Yeah, go. These are pictures of the family, it looks like. George Marshall, what's who she was just talking about? He was the first lightkeeper. There's his wife, Margaret.
They get a good view.
Mary.
You get a good view of the Mackinac.
Mary was actually George's sibling. And that was George's sister, and this is George's brother.
Then who is she?
That's his wife. And here's their view from their bedroom window. Not too shabby. Although at that point the bridge wasn't here. There's old Chet riding his bike. That's the building that the big chimney. That's where we got our tickets to come in. That's where the whistle, the horn, the foghorn was that you heard. Right there, see the building? That's where we came in at. Straits of Mackinac Shipwreck Museum.
Is that just a...
Got the Sandusky. Foundered in a storm. September 20th, 1856. That's what it looked like when it was sailing. And I guess this is what it looks like down under the water in the lake right now. So you could go scuba diving in the lake and see all these. This is what it would look like underwater. And this is what it looks like up here. There you are. Here's video of it. The boat right there. This is it underwater. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Going underwater and looking at that. She was talking about Cedarville, May 7th, 1965. It was a big ship. Or at least the model's big of it.
10 lives are dead. Whoa.
Thing's huge. And there it is underwater. It's like upside down at the bottom of the lake. Upside down, cut in half, it looks like. Craziness. Yeah, so that's the Shipwreck Museum here at the old Mackinac Point Light.